Welcome everybody. How's it going? What's happening? All right, let's see. Everything is working. All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh, where's the remote? I have to find it. It's a little bit too bright here again. Mark, good morning. And Farhad, hey, good to see you guys. What's happening? How's everybody doing on this beautiful, fine London session? Just a second, I have to get the remote for the rollerblades. Franco, hey, good morning there. Good to see you. Just a second. All right, I'm here. All is good. Need to make it a little bit darker. Ah, much better. Okay. How you guys are doing? Any good trades in the Asia session so far? Let me know. Let me know. Hopefully there were some good trades, right? Actually, it was a little bit slow, it seems like it. Not many things have happened so far. Barman there, hey, good morning. Yeah, so the mini took out previous day low. The micro didn't. Otherwise, we're still in the same range. Not much is happening. Okay. And yeah, still hovering in the same position. Fisher Trader, hey, good morning. Zachromancer, good to see you. Yannix, hi. Bill Hohenst, welcome, welcome. All right. How's everybody? Any good trades so far? I hope there were some good trades, right? Okay. Okay. The thing is, and this is the 5-minute chart, I don't see any special zone here that we can go for. Definitely no supply zone on the 5-minute that I see so far. Well, that would be technically a valid one or a juicy one. So HTX, longs or shorts, man, it's hard to say. One thing, as I said earlier, the mini swept previous day low right there at 499. The micro didn't. I don't know if that counts anything. I mean, depends on where are the majority of the orders right now. Otherwise, not much is happening. Nate, good to see you. Ricky, good evening. How is FOMC like for NQ? Does it normally yeah, so the statement from Papa Powell is going to be like, well, it's going to be, well, it depends on hawkish or dovish, but the thing is, not the statement is the big thing, but the press conference. I can imagine that it's going to sweep both liquidities, like both ways, buy side, sell side. The thing is that he's going to read this out. So this is not a document that's going to be, obviously there's going to be a rate decision. If there is a more hawkish decision, like, as it says, like 50 base points rate, then the market could shake up pretty much, or it could be sweeping. I mean, there could be some big spikes, but Parminder, cash. There will be cash as well, but maybe not now, but we'll see. Basic Siri, good morning. Adam, welcome. Did you get the account? I sent you an email yesterday, I think. The credit, sorry, the credit. It should be in your credit bank. Okay, awesome, awesome. So, yeah, it will be interesting for sure. But where is it? Where is it? No, not here, not here. Trying to find that. We had that awesome video. I can never find it. Oh yeah, here it is. You know, this is today's plan. This is FOMC today, so you know, never forget.
Good afternoon.
Just a reminder. Okay. Powell is gonna come in, he's gonna say good afternoon, and everybody's gonna shit the bed. Eval, good morning. Yeah, so this is it again. I'm gonna play it again.
Good afternoon.
And he just walks away. This tells us to short FOMC. Yeah. I mean, 25 base point rate cut is expected pretty much. So I think the market is already priced in to 25. I'm not sure about the 50, but who knows. The NFP, especially the revised NFP report, was a disappointment. The labor market is weak. Rate cut is imminent. So we'll see. I mean, it's not that weak, but it got weaker. So exactly. The moment he will say good morning, push the sell button, everybody. Everybody sell everything. The very second he says good morning, boom, sell everything. Yeah, maybe. I don't think that it will be highly unlikely after the numbers came up, the revised numbers came out, that there will be no rate cut. There has to be a rate cut. I think the pressure is just so high on him, and not just by the president or whatever. I mean, I think he just has to. But who knows? Nobody knows. Yeah, exactly. Entertainment purposes only. So everybody keep that in mind, all right? Dreamer, Camille, hey guys, what's up? The sabotage. I don't know if long or short. I pretty much think that we are in a dangerous area here to predict any level. Let me check for levels on down here. Just a second. Okay. I don't know. Hard to say, man. Hard to say. Not 50. Yeah. I think Powell is going to do everything in his influence to keep it at 25. I think, even though if his colleagues, so-called colleagues, are trying to persuade him to do 50, I think he will try everything to keep it at 25. Yeah, we'll see, Mark. Yeah, the London manipulation leg, that would be interesting to see. Otherwise, we just have to sit back and wait. Man. Will you stream for FOMC? Most likely not, because I never trade FOMC. And I'm afraid if I would sit in front of the chart, maybe I would do some stupid things. So I don't think so. I mean, for entertainment, just to see what's happening. I never did that, actually. I never streamed FOMC because I'm not really interested in the whole thing. But it could be, I mean, I don't know, who knows. Maybe we can get some cheap evaluation account from Bulenox or Apex and go crazy. But I don't know. Yeah, but you know, we can stream it, and maybe and we can listen to Powell, what he's talking about. Not that I'm an expert to analyze every sentence that he's saying. Obviously, one would be or have to be an expert in fundamentals and all that such economics. I can't really comment on his speech or on his answers to the journalists, but who knows? I mean, years ago I thought that, you know, it would be awesome, but then I realized maybe not the best idea. So far here we are. This is what's happening. Gold is also down there a little bit. The 15 and the 5 minute is pretty much in the same range. Pushing a little bit higher here. I guess it could sweep this high at 27 and maybe push higher. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell. Bit of a dangerous situation here, that's for sure. Rabari, hey, good morning. What's up? Camille 4 micro long. All right. Let's go. The thing is, I don't see any level to go for. Nothing. The only thing I saw is that NQ swept the low, the mini, the micro didn't. Who knows if that's enough for it to go higher. On gold, well, on gold, there might be some better levels up there. That's actually all-time high, right? Yeah, all-time high. We created an Asia low here on gold. Excuse me. Okay, so that's an Asia low. And so far, that's it. That is it. That is all we have. Maybe it wouldn't be the worst idea to... Oh, I haven't started my quant hour. To go short on gold, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? What is going on? Okay, nothing. Hey, have you ever eat dates? What? Dates? No. I don't eat dates, I think. Yeah. That's yeah, if it takes some liquidity, yeah, that's definitely a better opportunity. Arabic dates. Okay, I have to look this up because I don't understand. Oh, dates. Yeah, datoya. We call it datoya. Okay, yeah, sure. I do. Yeah. I love it. I actually love it. Yeah. My strategy. Well, I'm looking for supply and demand zones. And once I spot a good zone, I use the ICT 2022 entry most of the time to jump into a trade in the direction of the zone. Basically, that's the main thing what I use. Obviously, I need a displacement, I need a fair value gap, I need a clear target. Without these check marks, it's just not working like that. So it comes down to two parts. I need to identify a proper supply or demand zone, and I need to see the 2022 entry model developing in the direction of the zone. So basically, yeah, it's a Finnick. Yeah, I know now. Yeah. Thank you. I was still sleeping. Bizlit, good to see you, man. Pipster, welcome. Crypto game codes. UTK, good morning. Ah, you're eating that. And by the way, there's like thousands of videos on YouTube. If you search like you type in YouTube ICT 2022 entry model, you will find thousands of videos. It's actually very simple. you need a liquidity sweep, you need a displacement, which could be a nice up close or down close candle with the fair value gap, and you need a pullback or a retracement into that gap, and there you have your entry. I trying to find a possible example here to go with, but let's just go with this. It's not the perfect example, but let's use this. For example, this here, this push here, it swept this swing high right there. Then it is shifting structure here. It created a fair value gap here, and this candle goes back into the fair value gap and then goes down. So that's an ICT 2022 entry. It's not the most perfect one because this liquidity sweep is, let's just say, not too much, but there are some better ones along the way. Here's another one. Again, it's not perfect, but it works. Obviously, this push swept liquidity. There was a market structure shift as well, like here, liquidity sweep, fair value gap in this area, pull back into this area, stop loss should be up there, and take the trade. And that's also a short position. So, I mean, you can spot these entries not just in the 5 but on the 1 minute. So someone trading the prop shop, I wanted to try them out, but I haven't so far, so not currently. Not currently. Yeah, if you have a clear bias, exactly, Adil. If you have a clear bias, or I used to say, like, if you have a clean target, if you have a clean, the name of the game is always, you know, where is the draw on liquidity? Where is the draw on liquidity? It could be a 15-minute level, a 1-hour level, even a 4-hour, depending. It could be a 5-minute level, even a 1 minute, if there's a nice liquidity void somewhere. Like, where is the draw on liquidity? Once you have a strong conviction in that, basically you need to wait for the 2022 entry model to develop in the direction, and that's it, basically. It's now live for you people. Nice. So prop shop is open for business. That's good to know. That is good to know. Schwarm, hey, what's up? The draw liquidity, I don't see it. That's the problem. That's why I said I don't see any level. If you ask me where is the drawn liquidity, I have no idea, because we're still in a range. I don't see a proper demand zone or supply zone here. All we can do is just read the tape, see what the market wants to do. I don't see any level anywhere currently. So it's the waiting game. So we can ask what's the bias, where is the draw, what's the target, but there's no significant level, nothing on the 5, nothing on the 15. There's a fair value gap up here, but in itself it's just not enough, but maybe it could go up there, who knows. Nothing. It's really just, you know, it's not what I was expecting. What's your edge? Do you look at other markets like ES? No, but I sometimes look at Nvidia just to see if there is Nvidia, Tesla, or some of the Magic 7 stocks, just to see how they are moving. But yeah, and sometimes I look at the ES just to compare of what's happening. I'm not really looking for SMT like a lot of people. Smart money technique or whatever it's called. Basically a divergence between the two market. So yeah. In longs, let's go. Let's go, pushings. $500 to pass. No, don't follow me, Zacromancer. Do not follow me. Up 130, nice. That's good, especially in London. Could be. I mean, that was I mean, the press conference. I think the last press conference was more than 50 points. The FOMC report was maybe 50 points range, but the report is, it's not that important. The FOMC meeting minutes report. I think that's what you're referring. I don't know. But yeah, oh yeah, the press conference. Yeah, that's when it starts to move. Yeah. Yeah, so it depends. As I said, if Powell will decide to go for a 50 base point cut, then I think it will go crazy. If it's going to stay at 25 as expected, I think, then we could be ranging until the press conference. Yeah. Yes, I trade gold the same way. Exactly the same way. Peter, good morning. Green, good morning. What's up? How is everyone doing on this beautiful, beautiful morning? No, I'm not. I don't care about the FOMC. Actually, I'm quite happy that there's an FOMC because I know I don't have to care about it. So, good morning, Bangs. What's up? The BTC pop. Well, it could happen. Who knows? Malo, hey, what's up, Malo? How you doing this morning? How you doing? Killed it again? Oh, nice. Exactly. I was expecting you to kill it. Oh, really? Posted it. Jesus, Malo. Oh my god. How much is this? A lot. 7. Oh my gosh. I don't know what you're doing there, man. That is just wow. Alicia, disciplined trader. Good to see you. How you doing, man? You just have a gift, you know, Malo. That's a gift. How long did my account almost breached remaining fund trade? Ah, I see. Okay. I tried down yesterday. The move were massive. Yes, but sometimes it's the opposite, you know, Yamal. Sometimes, yes, the Dow is just moving like absolute crazy, and the other day NQ moves better, and the Dow is just not doing anything. But yes, it can move if it starts to move. Yes. Oh my gosh, yeah, it moves. Yeah, I can show it. Here's the post from Malo. Look at his profits. Malo is printing money. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know. It's a lot. That's like at least 2,000, 3,500 at least, or 3,600, something like that. Nice. Very nice. He's the money printer. Yeah, we need to kidnap him. Kidnap Malo. Yeah, that was a nice profits there. Euro dollar. Oh man, I don't even remember when I traded euro dollar last time. Is this it? Yeah, euro dollar. Oh my gosh. I think I traded euro dollar last time. It was I don't know, years ago. Looks like it wants to sweep this level. Looking good. I think Malo is using multiple prop firms, including Bulenox. I think Malo trades at maybe Take Profit Trader as well. Not sure. US Central Bank. Well, he posts his profits, but he also posted many times his charts on Discord and entries. But obviously, I'm not judging anyone, so let's see what's going on here. Still have 25 minutes until market open. London open, that is. So we'll see. No, Max, none taken. Absolutely. I mean, everybody has their own opinion, and that's why I said I'm not judging. It's up to your personal decision to see it, or I mean, what do you want to accept or not? Who's Telegram? Mallows. I haven't seen his Telegram. I haven't. I mean, I do have Telegram. I mean, but I haven't joined anyone's Telegram. I haven't really checked. So, but you know, I never used to do those things. Like as far as, you know, and this is not against anyone, not Malo or anyone. As long as, you know, it's always. Abdulaziz, hey, welcome. Thanks for joining the channel. Thanks for the subscription. You know, everybody likes to, you know, shine in their own way of how much profit they make, and you know, it's fine by me. I don't really put like personally my emotions into it, because if someone likes to put it out, awesome. Other than that, you know. Other people are ripping others up. I get what you're saying, but I haven't checked it, and so far I had no. I haven't checked into these stuff in details, but yeah. Malo has a Signals Telegram. Oh, nice. Yeah, I get it completely, Maximus, and I know, yeah, I mean, and this is not against Malo or anyone, but yeah, obviously I know what you're saying. If someone is posting profits and everything, that's cool. It's even more awesome when you post your entries or the process. Yeah, I know, I get it. You know, as long as there's payout proofs as well, that's also a cool thing. That's it. But as I said, I never really went down into that deep just to check everybody, because we have so many people. The Rock, hey, thank you for the subscription. Welcome. So we have so many people over and over every week posting profits, and I get tagged in a lot of posts. And obviously that's the thing, right? And I'm just not going after everybody to, okay, show me the proof, show me this and show me that, because, you know. But, and that's why I'm trying to stay on a neutral ground, as long as, because we had someone, actually 2 people here on the stream, who were posting profits and perfect entries and bragging with stuff which were not existing, and they scammed a few people with mentorship and signals, or I don't even know what was it. And so we had 2 types of people like this in the chat and in the Discord of mine, and it was an unfortunate situation. So whenever things go to that way, that somebody is trying to advertise their mentorship or you know, pull off a few $100s or $1,000, something like that from somebody in the group or in the chat or in the Telegram, in the Discord, then that's the point that triggers me. Like, okay, that is something we don't do. That is something, especially after 2 people did that already in the group. I just cannot let that happen again. So, but until then, we see, you know, viewers posting profits left and right. So we do have people posting like, I made this much money, I made that much money. I just can't go after everybody, you know. But yeah, Zacromancer, true. Kidnap Malo, yeah. No trades, Rabari. Just waiting. Payouts do count, that's true. Yeah, sure I am, of course. Doesn't have time. Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely, Camille, that's the case. Vivian, hey, good morning. Good morning, Vivian. Yeah, it does trigger. Sure, yeah, Camille, come on, man. Come on. No, they're not here, so no names. They are in the past now, Rabari. They're not here anymore. And I don't want to create negativity by saying their names, so they are in the past now. Exactly, Malo here to motivate. You know, that's it. Thank you, Max. No drama here. Absolutely no drama. No drama, Vivian. For the viewers, lighthearted, friendly competition. 4 subs, yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, I don't need the drama. Drama is just not good for anyone. Gold went lower here. Kind of interesting. Still have 15 minutes, a little bit more than 15 minutes to market open. Exactly, Zacromancer. Fielkos, good morning. No, you didn't miss anything. Nothing is happening so far at the pre-open. The trading platform I use, Quantower. I like Quantower. And just a quick check on gold. Yeah, it did go down. Okay, should have taken that short. Should have taken that short. Too late now. Yeah, I like Quantower. I think it's kind of cool. Hey, Fielkos, thank you. Hey, FOMC today, so you better be careful. The Rock, hey, what's up? Good to have you here. Where are you living? No, I live in Europe. I live in Europe, Hungary. You know, center of Europe. Almost the center. There you go, Ali. That's also a very good solution. Not much is happening, Fielkos. Not much. I can tell you that. Definitely not much is happening. What level looking to buy on gold? Well, Jay, on gold, now that it swept some liquidity and took some liquidity on the 15-minute gap, these are good levels to buy. But even before I would buy, even if I, again, let me repeat that, if I would buy gold, I would like to wait for a structure to form and then a shift to the upside. So if you're super aggressive, you can buy here, but what if it takes or dips lower and lower? That's the problem that we might be facing here. Yeah, sure, humanitarian question. Absolutely, why not? Good morning, M. What's up? Dilzik, yo. First lecture. Nice. Basic but refreshing. All right, that's good. That is good. Funded day trader, welcome. I mean, the whole world, no, Israel is attacking any country without reason. Well, Rabari, that's a difficult question and a difficult answer. I don't know about that. I don't know why our government is doing that. And you know, the thing is, our prime minister is an absolute, well, is not just a psychopath. He's also a thief. And obviously our prime minister also lost connection with reality. So that's all I can tell you. Otherwise, it would be, I don't know why. It's, you know, it is what it, I mean, I cannot say it is what it is because I know it's terrible, but just to let you know, like, everybody hates our government here. That's all I can tell you. Well, do I think it can go? Yeah, I think it can go up. Yes. Yes, I do think that. I also think that it can go down. I think both ways. So yeah. So it can go both ways. The thing is, as I said, it's very hard to go with the level here on NQ or micro right now. This is MNQ. It's really a tough decision which direction it's gonna go. On your first date, you can do that, Philcos. So no, don't worry, Maximus. I'm not. Yeah, he has Yellow Dog. He do have a secret. They actually not even doing in secrecy. They said there is a department from the government that is watching social media. And this is exactly his words, our prime minister. This is what he said. I'm quoting him. We are going to notice everything, everybody, and everything will be settled. That's what he said. We are noticing down everything. We are writing down the names, and everybody and everything will be settled. That is exactly what he said about social media. That is exactly. So it's not even making a secret about it. So why do you think can go down? Well, not many reasons, basically. I mean, there's an interesting thing here. The mini swept the low here, and then it started to go higher. Again, not the micro, but the mini. The micro didn't go down there. The micro did not. The lowest point here was, I think, 499.75. What if it tries to sweep some liquidity up here and then goes down again? I don't know. Maybe. There's an Asia high here. I forgot to put this here. Asia high right there. So it might want to do that. I mean, goes up, sweeps Asia, and then maybe turns around. Who knows? In terms of zones, I don't see anything reliable that I can use. So definitely interesting. Romeo taking today off. Yeah, I think that's the best idea. Yeah, humanity is still alive. Yeah. 15-minute order block, higher prices. Yeah, we could go to that CB up there. That's true. Yeah, Philcos. You gotta speed up. Yeah, the 1 hour chart, I was watching that too. I mean, there's definitely liquidity up there. But as I said, we're in the middle of everything here. Yeah, Yellow Dog. It's basically USSR. Yes. Exactly, Rabari, exactly. What they can only do is to intimidate people. Yeah. Do you think ES and NQ will look to sweep yesterday's low before it can rise again? Well, let's just check on quickly on ES because that's an interesting question. Yeah, look at that. So this would be yesterday's low. It was close, actually. Previous day low. It was close. Picking up liquidity from this gap and there's a void there. Maybe. That's also a scenario. The thing is, right now it's a coin toss. That's what I think. It's absolutely a coin toss of what it might do now or later. Hard to say or predict. But anyway, we have 6 minutes until London Open. And we'll see. Well, you're welcome, Rock. The thing is, it's really hard to say anything. As I said, we're still in the range. It's really just a coin toss. And this is typical FOMC day. You know, in the London session as well. It's just one of those days. Hard to predict. You don't trade session liquidity or do so? I don't. I mean, I'm definitely going for liquidity, but like for an intraday session, like in between the range, if that's what you're asking, not really. I mean, but if you're reflecting to Asia high or Asia low, then I used to trade that, yes. So if it sweeps some of those levels, then obviously you can look for a reversal and go for the opposite way. In London session, there used to be some good examples for that. Sometimes I do that, but not really too many times. Sometimes. All right. Let's just wait. Less than 2 more minutes. Let's see. Let's see. All right. It does affect, but not too much. Not too much. Euro dollar, not too much. So most likely, as you said, the US markets. Like currency pairs will be affected, but not as much. Not as much. So obviously, index futures or CFDs are gonna be the ones, and gold also, silver, oil, somewhat, not too much. We have the London Open right here. Close last 3 accounts position. Nice. 150 times 3. That's also profit, you know. That is also profit. Good job there, Malo. Good, good. Yeah, I mean, it can still go higher, sweep the Asia high, and then who knows what's gonna happen, obviously. So, but it seems like we're just gonna sit here and wait. Yana, hey, good morning. What's up? Have you ever trade news opening candle? No, never. I never do that, Robbery. I never trade the news open. I think, I don't want to say a name, but there is someone on YouTube who does that, who puts up a buy stop and a sell stop. I can't stop laughing at the news release, and his account gets in a drawdown because both positions get triggered with the slippage, and then he laughs about it like, haha, this was fun. I mean, I know I don't do that. I never do that, Robert. I never trade the news candle. Never, ever, ever. That's why I don't really care about the news. Really, I don't really care. I think it's just pure gamble, nothing more. Trading the news candle. I mean, yeah, somebody does it maybe, and good luck with that, but I think it's just pure gamble. No, it's not it's not Patrick Wieland. Jay, hey, good morning. Jenna, good to see you. Over a long trade on DEX. Nice. Ah, Theo. Okay. Okay, Theo. Sorry then. Yeah. So DEX open, nice. Yeah, that's a gamble tragedy. He's lying, Robbery. Well, who knows, Malo? It can still go higher. It's just difficult to say. But yeah, it seems like it was a good idea on your end. Profit is profit, you know. Right now, it's just a waiting game. Do we have any news in London, by the way? Nothing, right? President Lagarde is going to speak in about 27 minutes. We have some CPI. What CPI is this? Which sector? Okay. Eurostat. German bond auction, that's all day. Nothing really. We had some pound news and that's it. Exactly, Malo. See you tomorrow. Thanks for dropping in. Michael, good morning. Yeah, I mean, you can test it, Robert. It's you can always test these kind of things. I did that. I also tested it. It wasn't a good idea on my end. Good morning, Trading Star. Hey, what's up? I'm yawning too. No topic ideas. Don't worry about it, man. All good. Yeah, we're just, kind of watching price action now, trying to figure out what's gonna happen. Seems like we might be going for the Asia high up there at 550. At least it seemed like it. Is that at 550? Yeah, it is. 550. But that's it. Nothing else we have here. Nothing else that matters. Yeah, I need to wait for FOMC. Yeah. Best thing to do so right now is just wait. Oh yeah, you sent me. Oh my god, I haven't replied that. I need to catch up. So, what do we think? Are we gonna go to Asia high, or what's the deal here? No, Philcos. This is just terrible. Kwang, good morning. Long on gold, let's go. Yeah, Kwang, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Exactly, there's always a rollover. Break even, that's good. Exactly, Philcos, exactly. Lots of things are going on, Trading Star. It's some personal stuff, and lots of things are going on, and I just couldn't focus on many things. But I'm gonna catch up with that. We might go, I don't know. At this point, it's just a coin toss, obviously. All right, Philcos, let's go for the vacation. Topic: expectation versus reality in trading. I like that. I like that. I like that topic. I like the idea. I do love that idea. I might going to save it. I would take the profit, Rob Burry. I would take the money, you know, and run with it. That's what I would do. Don't worry, Trading Star. I'm definitely gonna catch up with the delays. So relative vehicle highs at 560. Yeah, technically we do. Technically we do. I'm actually curious if it tries to go for it, or even try to go for the Asia high right there. Who knows? Chaz, good morning. Yeah, we're still inside the chop. We are still inside the chop. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Yeah, it's kind of a messed up situation. Let's go, Rob Burry. Let's go. All right, then TP or break even. It's up to you. Let the market decide for you. Let the market do the decision for you. Man, such a slow morning. Gold is also down there. Not much is happening. Hands up. Hands up, sorry. Yeah. I have no trade. Gold is moving. Well, it did sweep some level here, which is cool. Let's see how far it's gonna go. Aisha, hey, good morning. What do you think about instant funded accounts? If you know what, if you have the confidence in your skills and the ability to be able to be disciplined enough, then obviously it's worth it. You know, you always have to think the reward over investment, like the ROI. If you're confident enough that you're able to get that payout, even if it's going to take some time, then, you know, why not? I think it's a good solution for those who are more experienced. That's what I think. If you are brand new in trading, maybe not the best solution, but yeah. Yeah, September contracts are still traded. Yeah. Yeah. Does anyone trade NQ between? Sometimes I do, but there are some setups. That's true, Vivian. There are some setups. And I also seen that. So that's a good observation. I also keep seeing setups, like I would say from 7 a.m. until like 8:30 to 9-ish. And that's what I usually call the early New York session. Obviously, it's in the kill zone officially, but there are setups there, depending on what you're looking for. But yes, just got to make sure as you know, time gets closer to the market open, you like maybe secure some profits or move your stop to break even or something like that. Well, you know, break even is a win, technically. That's the good thing. Break even is always a winning trade, because you went in and you came out by not losing anything. So that's a win, if you really think about it. I wonder if it tries to go for Asia high, or are we stopping here? That's kind of, that interests me. Well, maybe it triggers the good emotions. Maybe sometimes the bad emotions feel, because this week is rough, Kwang. The whole week is a little bit rough. Yeah, it's a bit of a gamble. That's true. It's a bit of a gamble, Chaz. Right now, everything feels like a bit of a gamble. Very hard to read the market. Hard to predict. Yeah, we have rollover, FOMC, everything. Yeah, TPT and MyFundedFutures, Michael. I do love them. Yes. I think they are awesome. Yes, I trade NQ, but not now. No trade. Not now. It's just, it's a nonsense of what's going on right now on NQ. It's really just a bit of a nonsense. What's gold is doing? Gold is dropping still. Hey, thank you, Michael. Hey. Thank you for the support. Thank you so much. Yeah, I checked it. It's still tanking. Question is how far it wants to sweep. Liquidity. I mean, it took liquidity on the 15. Maybe it wants to sweep 91. Seems like it wants to take Asia high right now. Yeah, Vivian, that's not a bad idea at all. Obviously, it's a good price still on the core account. So, yeah. Apex versus 102. Well, you know, because of the daily payouts, I would still go with $102, you know. Yeah. Curry fishbowl, yeah. Be careful right now because this market is absolutely crazy. You actually hit your stop loss. Well, as I said, break even is a win. It's also a win. Was Dr. Stephen Greer briefing US president? I have no idea about that, Philcos. 324 across 5 accounts. Nice. Kayla, that's, yeah, you definitely need to walk away for the day. That's well done. Job well done. Job well done. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Kidnap Kayla. Yeah. I don't know where she is. I didn't see her lately, but last time she was here a couple of weeks ago saying that she's back from the hospital, so hopefully she's okay now. Well, Chess, you know, it's fine. It's part of day trading, actually. Even if you're not streaming, you're just watching this market, cannot really do anything with this. It's hard to comment on it as well because there's really not much going on. So what is there to say? Not much, right? It seemingly wants to sweep that Asia high, but no entry. Daily payouts, take profit trader and trade day. Yes. Take profit trader is very good too on the daily payouts. That's actually my favorite, but trade day also has it. Yeah. Yeah, Chaz, exactly. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. It is what it is. You are topic. Yeah. Well, gold went lower a little bit, which is fine. Should be sweeping this level anyway here at this level. And that's at 50, right? Yeah, it's at 50. Oh well, let's just wait. That's a good idea. Yeah, Philcos, I support it. Yeah, there is usually a reversal. I mean, depends on which hour. Like in my time, there are two reversals which I noticed. One is like in Eastern Standard Time, one is around 6 to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard, and there is another possible reversal in the PM session. But yeah. Yeah, that's true, Kwang. That's true. It's 12. Oh. Exactly, Philcos. The extra push. All right, let's see. It should be sweeping Asia high. There's the 330, and we'll see how far it goes. Did it go up there to 50? It actually did. Or not? I think it did. Yeah. It actually went there. Painfully slow. Exactly. It's painfully slow. No, I didn't see that focus. All right, Zacromancer. See you next section. Yeah. Crazy sport. Okay. What's gonna happen? And what's up with the mini? The mini also did that? Like did it go all the way there? Let's see. Yeah, the mini swept it. The mini actually swept Asia high. The micro didn't. I mean, it touched it, so basically all the same. It's all the same. Now that it has been officially taken, What's gonna be the next move? I must see it. Oh my gosh. Fearless. Wow. Let's see. There's a PM session high here at 60. What is ES doing? Nothing. Gold is not doing anything. ES trying to go higher. But how far? ES also wants to push it. I kind of feel like that there could be liquidity above this spike. Who knows? It kind of feels like it's going for it. Good morning, smart dudes. What's up? Looking for a short? Yeah, shouldn't be the worst idea, right? Stop that break even. Good morning, Trade Delicious. What's up? This is Millennial, but in your experience, how do you confirm if it's a ranging market or breakout? If it's or breakout, well, first of all, obviously I'm checking the time frames from the 1 minute to the 15 minute, like what's going on. Was there a liquidity sweep on some important levels? And how price, if there was not, how price is behaving in that range? Are there any displacements if I look back, for example, to the Asia session? Are there strong structure shifts if I look back? So I look at all these details, and once I start to see what's happening, it kind of gives me an idea of what to look for. Like, for example, this is the 5-minute chart, and there is no specific or strong displacements in any direction. No significant swing highs or swing lows has been taken out. Not even on the 15-minute time frame. So that kind of gives me an idea of what to look for, or maybe what not to look for. So I gotta look back and watch the candles, how they were printing. If they are too much overlapping candles with too many wicks up and down, then obviously it kind of gives you a hint. And then you gotta go for significant swing highs and swing lows. 20 points booked with 2 micros. Let's go, Fiocos. Yeah, something like that, Chaz. Along the Asia high, but fear. Got the whole, yeah, curry fishbowl. There are some theories that we can do. As I said, this can go both sides, both directions. The thing is, because I did not see a specific zone or level that I like, I just don't feel like you know, forcing myself into an entry, especially not on a funded account. And what can you do on days like this? I'm a little bit upset about September. I was expecting much more at the end of the, actually the summer months was better than this month, like in terms of price action. We started the market maker buy model. SMT on the 15-minute. Yeah, kind of true, especially with the NQ. But the interesting thing is that the micro didn't take the previous day low. That's kind of an interesting thing, by the way. Just an observation. Jeff, hey, what's up? Good to see you, Jeff Koski. Yeah, CB becoming an inversion gap. Could be. Oh yeah, I know. Especially when Powell comes to the stage. You know, don't forget what's gonna happen.
Good afternoon.
Let that sink in again.
Good afternoon.
So get ready. It's gonna happen. He's gonna walk in. Good afternoon. Boom. And it's over. It's over for everyone. And Q had SMT on those lows. Ah. Not the numbers drop. But when he opening his mouth 20 minutes after the speech starts, my model is usually very strong. Yeah, I mean the press conference. Yeah. Full port short once you see Powell. As soon as he's saying good afternoon, full port. At the very second he says good afternoon, boom. That's it. The good afternoon pattern, exactly. No, nothing like that, Phil, because don't be in a position. Do not be in a position before Papa Powell start to speak, because that's going to be painful. Do not be in a position, please. Not a good idea. Yeah, when he sneezes, it's a perfect time to short. Yes, exactly. When he does that. Actually a great idea. Yoshi, you still don't like the gap below. Yeah, if I look at the 1 hour chart, it actually makes me wonder, like, okay, what could be? And if I look at the 1 hour chart, I know this is only the micro, but it didn't go for previous day low. The mini did. I feel like there could be a trap for the longs, maybe. So I smell a trap here. And it's only like 40 points for NQ. So we'll see. Filkos, I think you need to write a book about that. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Yeah, that's gonna happen. I agree. I agree, by the way. Buy the rumors, sell the news. Maria, hey, good morning. Yeah, I entered the competition, but yeah. The thing is, I think there will be another competition, in my opinion. But I mean, yeah, I entered. Yes. I made a few hundred yesterday, and then after that, today I'm in the drawdown. So I don't know how it's gonna end. Maybe I will do some crazy full porting on FOMC on the competition account. Who knows? Maybe I will go crazy. I don't know. Yeah. Good morning, Boga FX. Don't you think market already positioned itself past week and we don't care about? Yes, I do think. I mean, that's also true, Peter. Like everybody, especially after the revised NFP numbers, everybody's expecting a rate cut, right? Which I think, I mean, the pressure is so high. Powell is going to do. Question is it going to be 50 or 25? The market priced in already. The big surprise would be the 50 number. So, yeah. Gold skyrocketed. Let's see. Oh, it will skyrocket. Okay. I thought that it did already. AD, what's up? Just got home. Nice. Use Z. Yes, I'm in the new contract already. Yes. Yes, then you might be still on the old one. I'm on the new contract. Yeah, I use the Z. No, they're not gonna do 100. I think it's unlikely they will do 50, but if they do 50, that's gonna be surprising as well. And so, yeah, this is gonna be really interesting. You're welcome. Nothing happened, AD. Nothing. Absolutely. Look at this chart. Just a slow grind to Asia high. I couldn't even take a trade on this. So the only thing that we can hope for is the pre-market open to show us some direction, maybe something. Gabor, hello, welcome. Oh well, it's the waiting game. On using my model on 2 minutes instead of 1 minute, but need to backtest more. Have you tried your Nicker on 2? On the 2 minutes? Sorry. Yeah, I tried it. Yeah. I thought the 2 minis. Yeah, 2 minutes. Yes, I did. I tested it on 1, 2, the 3, the 5 minute charts. It actually works fine on all of those. So yeah. Obviously less opportunities on the higher time frames, but yeah. Oh yeah, Yoshi, that would be spicing up everything. Warzel, hey. Instant funded accounts are at TRADEIFY and FundingTicks and TickTickTrader too. So basically, you don't have to do the evaluation account, right? You just have to pay more. So you need to pay more. That's the price of it. You pay more money, and they're going to give you the account, which is an instant funded account. The profits you make on that account are going to be, I mean, like, those are going to be your profits that you can withdraw from the account, obviously under certain conditions. So you don't have to do the evaluation or challenge process or phase. That's it, basically. TRADEIFY is very good with the Lightning funded accounts. FundingTicks is also very popular now. So yeah. So if you don't want to waste your time on evaluations, you can buy yourself into a funded account if you're brave enough to do so. Some good discounts are still on. I think FundingTicks gives you at least 20% on the instant funded. TradeIfy gives you 30% on the Lightning fundeds at least. So yeah, it's the thing. Buffett is buying yen. Uh-oh. Big error. Oh, Stefan. What happened? Resetted my Eval accounts, but they were linked to my active. Oh. Gotta be careful there. Oh my gosh. You resetted your funded accounts for evals. Oh man. Sorry to hear that. What am I looking for? Alfred, thank you first of all for joining. I'm not looking for anything because I'm not going to trade the FOMC. I don't care about it. So I just think there's going to be liquidity sweep on both sides, and depending on if it's going to be a 50 base point rate cut or 25, we'll see. But no special plan. I don't know, Stefan. Maybe you should ask support. Yeah. I agree with Kwang. Good morning, Rep Realm. Unfortunate reset was initiated by you and you accepted and paid for it, so that master account has been closed and you got a new student account. Oh man, dude. That's kind of strange. Yeah, it's tough day, Stefan. It is, you know, especially just to wait for like the nothing. Wait for nothing. I'm telling you, if nothing's gonna happen at the pre-market open, it's just totally useless to do anything with this market. Yeah, try support again. Yeah, that's what I say as well. What about your thought on NQ for FOMC? I have no thought about it because I'm not going to trade it. Maybe I'm going to full port the competition account or something like that. But I have no thought about it. So, absolutely nothing. Because I don't care. I genuinely don't care about the FOMC event, and I'm just actually happy that there's going to be an FOMC because at least I can do other stuff, and I have the best excuse not to be at the computer. So yeah. Do you take ashwagandha? What is that? Less is more this week. That's true. This week is very true. Oh, that's for ashwagandha is good for immune system. Yeah. Less emotions. Okay, I need that. Natural herb, yeah. Yeah, I need that. Yeah, better to be out. Exactly. Oh, I need to get that. It's if it helps for sleeping, then it's cool. I'm gonna take that. Relaxing, sleeping, nice. I'm gonna take that. It will make babies. Breathing, yeah, and that's actually a part of meditation, like breathing, relaxing, like, you know, air in, air out. Recommend taking fentanyl. No way. Less emotions, Prozac. No. Hey, Natalia. Yeah, yesterday was tough. Yeah, I know. 2 more minutes. You can take it to the magnesium. Oh, nice. Okay, well, if it helps to sleep. Only no mushrooms. Whatever helps to sleep, you know. Magnesium is good. Yeah, everybody's saying magnesium over here. Like, you need to sleep better, take magnesium. Yeah, gold is taking the stairs down. Yeah, I can see that. Go to Thailand and have a massage 3 times per day. Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe that would be the solution. The final solution, right? Go to Thailand. Maybe I should. Yeah, I was reading about that. Many people are having magnesium deficiency. Yeah, they do. I will sleep in the bathroom. Okay. Yeah. I do have magnesium here at home. Magnesium with B6 vitamin, you know, as a supplement. Oh, yeah. Goal is to retire in Thailand. It seems like that Thailand is the place where the traders are, planning the retirement plans. I mean, planning the future. Who knows? Maybe. Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Everybody will meet in Thailand in 20 years, okay? Or 15 or whatever, in 10 years. 10 years from now, everybody in Thailand, all right? Drinks on me. Oh, you're already there. Okay, Franco is there. Okay. I know what you done, the man from the future. All is good. Thanks for joining. All is good. Not much is happening. Slow grind up there to Asia high, and still kind of waiting for what's to happen here, but not much is happening. Ivanov, it's good to see you. And Zoltan, you're going to. All right. Everyone, not only traders. Yeah. Sounds good. All right. How was Southern Africa? It's legal to have 12 vibes. Okay. Okay, everybody. We have the plan. Thailand. Retirement. Maybe. I mean, we talked about this. Anything happens with the market, even with the big news event, the market just keeps going higher. So it's just so hard to predict at this moment. Ivanov, it's just really, really hard to predict. Nvidia opened higher, Tesla lower, bit of a confusion here. Not much is happening. So yeah, Africa is for the strong. Yeah. Which one's NQZ TB? Select the NQZ. Plan is to have 12 vibes. Okay, I mean, it sounds like a simple plan to me, Thanos. Oh, you're South African. Nice. Actually, I was thinking to visit South Africa, like Cape Town and all the places down there. I heard that, and actually, I was checking pictures online, and it seemed to me that it's a beautiful place. I don't know how about the economy, or the other things, like how is safety, the economy, and the government, how everything goes. Like, I was always interested to research some stuff about South Africa. We can then die after Powell sneeze, or Trump says Powell is late. Maybe. What are your top 5 holiday destinations you want to go? Places you haven't been yet. I know it's gonna sound weird. Holiday destinations. I'm gonna say one is gonna be Alaska. I know you say, what, Alaska? Yes. I'm not saying like the top on my list, but in the top 5, I want to visit Alaska. The final frontier, or the last frontier, sorry. I also want to visit, I guess, some Asian countries, like maybe Vietnam, also Thailand, maybe. Japan would be nice to see. I'm not really interested to go to like to an island like, yeah, Hawaii may be beautiful, or to the Caribbeans. That's the usual spots, you know. I'm not really interested in the usual spots. I want to go to unusual spots, I would say. The king. I hope you're true to your word. What does that mean? I'm actually flying back to Cape Town. Nice. Nice. Then I have to check it out. Cape Town, for example, by the way. Cape Town. South Africa, Cape Town. Definitely. Okay, you'll be there in 10 years. Okay, I see now. Okay, so 10 years in Thailand. I'll be at Phuket, you know. My friends used to go there. So I'll be there. We do the trader meetup right there. Daniel Casarino, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the channel again. You the man. I'm gonna steal this from Methodical Man. You the man. Alaska on a cruise ship. Nice. You one knows a real girl, lady boy. Yeah, I guess that could be an issue sometimes. Alaska looks fun. Yeah, go to Vietnam or Japan. Vietnam suck. Oh, Japan amazing. Yeah, Hawaii is beautiful, I know, and I know everybody wants to go there, which is awesome. I'm just, you know, as I said, I'm mostly interested in the unusual places. Or not, I'm not saying unusual, but unusual spots. Kazakhstan. Actually, I know someone who married a beautiful girl from Kazakhstan, and he traveled to Kazakhstan a couple of times. He showed me pictures and videos. He's saying that like it's a beautiful place. The culture is very interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys know that YouTuber, that travel vlogger, Bold and Bankrupt. That's his name, Bold and Bankrupt. He's traveling usually to these post-Soviet countries and Asian countries. I love his videos. I just love it. So search for it on YouTube, Bold and Bankrupt. You will find amazing travel vlogs from post-Soviet countries, Asian countries. Those are the places I want to visit as well. So I'm really into that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Kay. Look at this red hole. Okay, local islands. All right. Bit cooler. I like Sweden too, but I never been there. I just saw a lot of pictures, but I like to visit. Cape Town, all South Africa, one of the best places ever. Really? Okay. Welcome to Japan. Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, they are cool. So those places where they go, bold and bankrupt, I mean, those are just amazing. I just love those. I love watching his videos. I think that's just amazing. That really shows, you know, the quote unquote real faces of the area, and actually in a positive way I'm saying this, like how many nice people are living in those areas, you know. They, and some of those places that, I mean, many of those places that he's visiting, people are, you know, not like, how should I put this, like living in poorer conditions, but still they are happy and they are very welcoming, and it's just, it's good to see. It's just pure. I couldn't be more wrong. Vietnam, oh, Vietnamese food is best. Okay. Oh my gosh, we slipped into this topic for sure. Okay. All right. I don't see any trace here, everybody. I wish I would. I wish I could, but I don't see anything. So I know you guys don't want to hear it, but I'm going to call this here. I think right now to watch this market is just a waste of time, is what I think. So better be ready for maybe a somewhat solid New York AM session. We'll see what happens. And let's just do that, you know, save the mental strength. Exactly. Thank you so much for watching. I think this is it for me. If you would like to support the channel, as usually, I always say, please don't forget to use my code TOMSABO. You can see it up there. It works for all of these prop firms, even the instant funded accounts, if you want to try them out, TRADEIFY or FUNDINGTICKS as well, or any other prop firm, Take Profit Trader, MyFundedFutures, Bulenox is down as well, and Apex, go for it. Thank you so much for the support, and I do appreciate it, but I just don't have the mental strength to sit this one through because there's nothing happening. It's just not one of those days. So thank you. I'll be seeing you guys in New York. All right, cheers and God bless.